Just a quick reminder guys, these narrations are best enjoyed with headphones on. Hey everyone, this week we pay yet another visit to J.R.R. Tolkien's fantasy world of Middle-earth by reviewing the tie-in of the third entry in Peter Jackson's trilogy of films. Can this game kick this week off on a high note? Let's find out. Yes, this week is the return of Lord of the Rings week, once again brought to you by Best Old Games. These guys take classic games which are not available elsewhere, modify them to make it compatible with modern operating systems, for example Windows 10. I have bought a few games from them myself and my experience with them is good. The games you see are available to purchase on the store. So, Best Old Games, 100% secure, and most importantly, 100% nostalgic. Also, a massive shout out to Jermaine Patterson, one of my friends on Xbox, whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Jermaine. Right, so sponsorships and birthday wishes aside, on with this review. J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings is without a doubt one of the biggest pieces of literature from a British author, along with of course J.K. Rowling. Its impact on the fantasy genre of books cannot be understated, now with films adaptations directed by New Zealander Peter Jackson. This game in particular was released in line with the movie adaptations of the third book, Return of the King, released in cinemas in 2003, and follows the plot of the movie in book. You play as Aragorn, Gandalf and various other characters in the movie as you embark on an epic quest to take the One Ring of Power to Mordor and destroy it in the fires of Mount Doom. The accessibility scores are as follows. Right, to kick things off, visibility given 8.5. Although there's no colorblind modes, there's very little need for one. Everyone on the screen but you and your AI teammates are full. Your AI teammates will simply follow you, and when enemies are present nearby, help you fight them off. So a visually impaired player will be able to find this game relatively easy to play. Next up, audibility given 10. In-game subtitles are present and this game can be activated in the audio section of the options menu. So a player with a hearing impairment will be able to understand what's going on in the story as it progresses. This is important for a movie tie-in. Next on the agenda, mobility given 10.5. The PC version, which is available on Best Old Games, controls can be redefined via the control section of the options menu. Better still, there is gamepad support available. When we tested it, the standard Xbox One controller works like a charm. As I've said time and time again, controller support for any game is an epic win for a mobility impaired player. Giving the player a choice of which input method he or she would like to use gives the player additional options in terms of controls. This could be a deal breaker for certain people who have a mobility impairment. Gameplay is scored a 9.5. Now, it's a well-known fact with the gaming industry, movie tie-in games normally suck, due to the developers rushing their games to tie in with the release of the movie at the box office. Giving credit to them, this one is the very few games which goes against that stereotype. For a PS2 era hack and slash game, this game is pretty decent. The RPG-esque leveling system gives you an incentive to continue playing and replaying levels to level your character to prepare him or herself for the later levels in the game. Also, the variety of levels is very good for a PS2 game. Graphically, it holds up pretty well. However, the button mash style of combat, similar to a Dynasty Warriors game, can be a little cumbersome and repetitive at times. In summary, Lord of the Rings Return of the King is a very good action game. Its path system gives the interconnected feeling that the film and books have. Also, in terms of system requirements, the game is highly optimized due to its age. Even a laptop or a budget PC can run this. You can also play this on your Xbox 360 thanks to backwards compatibility if you have a copy, probably gathering dust in your shelf. So, if you're looking for a relatively cheap, low-spec game to play on the run-up to Christmas, or saving for a AAA title releasing in the next couple of months, this game could be an excellent choice. And the overall score is a highly respectable 96.25%. See you guys in the next review. Spartan Commander 1998. Roll out, Spartan Legion.